The Justice Minister noted that despite Namibia being a signatory to a number of United Nations and other international instruments dealing with domestic violence, more still needs to be done in terms of strengthening the legislation.
Until we recognize that the type of violence disproportionately affecting women and girls is firmly located in perceptions and beliefs orchestrated by a historical paradigm of oppression in its various formations. I wanted us to consider these amendments as a drop in the ocean. The bigger chunk of work lies in our collective resolve to protect the vulnerable in our society against the kind of violence we are subjecting them to.
The retabled amendments, Dowsep says, aim to make about 6 changes to the law in order to strengthen the combating of the scourge. The bill proposed amendments that will give more roles to the child's caretaker to strengthen the relationship between such a caretaker and the child and to further strengthen the provisions of protection orders.
Although much more needs to be done to put an end to violence against particularly vulnerable persons such as women, children, and persons with disabilities in Namibia, the tabling of the Combating of Domestic Violence Amendment Bill is an important step in that direction. This enables policymakers to take the lead to changing the attitudinal and social patterns that we are being subjected to. It further raises increased awareness about the rights of all persons that are victims of this unfortunate state of affairs.
In his contribution, Rally for Democracy and Progress President Mike Kavekotora welcomed the bill but emphasized the need to identify the root causes of such acts and appealed for a thorough rehabilitation of perpetrators.
There is a culture of entitlement or owning an individual. Some people are of the opinion that when I'm in a relationship with a female counterpart, I own her. It's almost like my ownership, like an asset.
The debate on this bill continues in the House next week, Tuesday. Jeff Tachihomino, NBC News, Windhoek.